For some odd reason, the whole Pepsi and Ritsuber thing's been escaping me how that came about. I remember it involving something about soda.
Oh, I wanted to make an SNL joke. I really wanted
Zero,
to
you want to make an
Oh
SNL
yeah,
joke.
that's right.
And
Zero
also,
Master was
we
watching
always had
football.
And I also remember the fact that we really wanted to make, I believe, Ritsu a very big advertising whore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, but
Yeah.
see,
More product
actually, actually, just in the context of my character Mugi, most of the actual lines that she has, the few that she does have, are basically just made up as we're watching it. I just spout something random and it goes in. I mean that's what. I mean, half of the scripting is just us saying random jokes and just putting it into a script and making it.
somehow sticking
Yeah.
with the plot somehow. Don't
I mean,
ask us how. 'Cause
Okay,
we
I mean,
don't know.
amazingly, 5
Not at all.
episodes and we have stuck into the plot, even though you don't even know it.
Yeah, you can't even see the
Yeah.
plot. It's hidden. But there's
Just
just one
like
thing.
Texas
yeah.
and stuff.
There's just something I want to comment on Mugi stuff. Rogue does a lot of improv for his lines, so it has more for me to add. And also the fact that we don't write the likes, and
Yeah,
the
I mean,
leads
I just
in the
add,
script. We just write the script.
Oh,
It'd be really retarded if we did, like this is Moogie's
Like-
line.
I mean, like, whenever I get into the voice, like, it just comes naturally. So I know to put this there, put that there. I
And
don't
the
need
fact-
to think that goes there, that goes there.
And the fact that you're a stutterer helps that because it makes the likes sound more retarded.
Yeah, it sounds better.
That's mean, Zero.
No, I don't mind that at all.
Yes,
I mean, it helps the voice. It helps the voice a
Goes on the
lot.
moped.
Oh,
Toaster.
it's basically what everybody says, except try to be somewhat original, and yet we take so much from so many other things, and we
Everybody
have no
puts their-
we have no shame. We have no shame in what we steal.
We're
And-
all voicing female characters. What shame!
Except for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
well, technically
shame
not
do we
anymore,
have?
But yeah,
Shame
it's-
doesn't exist.
My contribution to the actual writing process, I gotta admit, it's very minimal. I mean, I do suggest a joke or two, like, for example, the Murloc joke, and...
Owning guitar was your idea.
Really? That was my idea? I thought that was you guys.
Yeah, that was your idea.
I was like, let's just have it play guitar solos. You're like, oh, it has to moan too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was my idea? I thought that was Zero's.
No, you're like, well, she's
Oh,
playing
yeah,
it.
because...
You're like, well,
which
she's
reminds
playing
me,
it. She should sound like he's having sex. I'm just like, oh.
Oh, yeah, I remember I did come up with that. But, just to clear out the notes here, I really, really don't like that guitar character. I really don't. I really hate playing that character. I feel horrible.
It's a good thing he doesn't have that much screen
Even
time,
though he's
though.
like one of our most popular characters.
You're gonna
Exactly.
start to
I
like
hate
it,
it.
Eric.
But, yeah, I've only come up with, me personally coming up with jokes for, like, the actual series. There have been, like, a few tidbits here and there, and I really like seeing those jokes get in the actual series. But a lot of the other jokes I have found hilarious. Ritsuber, the T.A.C. ripoff, and it's just hilarious. It's like, I read the script and I have no freaking idea what's gonna come out the final product.
And that's the fun of it, because I get
Exactly.
to mess with it.
The next question is, if you could give any advice to any new upcoming abridgers, what advice would that be?
But this was over a year ago, so my response has changed. Don't be afraid to abridge. If somebody else has done it, don't worry about it. They don't own the anime. Do what's comfortable to you. You don't have to do your favorite series, but don't do something you hate, because that will make it really, really hard to write for, because you'll have to actually watch it and then deal with it. And don't worry about your script if it's crap or not. It won't be crap when you're done. If it's funny to you, it will be funny to somebody.
I would say don't be afraid to also abridge new series, because that's what we did, and it came out pretty successful. We have how many subscribers do we have now? I haven't checked.
13,000.
We're almost at 1,400.
Oh, yeah, almost at 14.
Oh, nice. But yeah, don't be afraid to do that. Whenever you're writing, write what you think is funny. If it makes you laugh, then do it. Because if it doesn't make you laugh, then you don't know if it's going to make other people laugh. And I don't really have many tips, but don't meta humor too much. Like, did something and it's very funny. Don't do that a lot. That gets really annoying.
Toaster, I'm surprised you didn't say anything about the dreaded third episode theory.
The third episode theory. I've come up with a theory that it's very complex composite mathematics, but when you put it together, some abridgers just never come out with a third episode. They need help.
Toaster.
You guys trumped that little theory. You came in and you made the 3rd episode, and now I'm not editing, but I'm scripting.
We
But it's
are
cool.
the wrench in the gears.
Okay, Hokage.
What the hell?
And by the way, don't call me an idiot because I said composite mathematics. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah, idiot.
You know what? I'm just gonna go right ahead and say, you fucking idiot.
Right.
Like everyone else has said, just don't be afraid to do what you want, whether it be new or old. If people have done it, just try to do it your own way, and hopefully make someone laugh doing it.
You have to give new advice. That was zeros already.
Well, you know what?
Toaster, quit making
You know
this
what?
complicated.
Fuck, etc., etc., etc.
Etc., 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 etc.
Oh, bruh.
etc.
Okay.
Just don't over meme your series.
Mimi.
Meme.
Either
Dumbass.
meme or mem.
Oh, goddamn.
Either meme or mem.
Wah 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 wah.
Bro,
Is that your answer?
Yes, I'm talking Charlie Brown voice. No, basically adding on to what these guys said, it's just me. It's just that if you're going to a bridge by yourself, and if you know you have good voice talent, then you can do it. But if you're not confident, start off like with a small group of like 3, maybe 4 people.
Friends.
Friends.
Suggested.
Friends.
Because it's easier.
Yeah, I mean, if you just say, "Hey, you person that's good at voice acting, help me with this," they'll help you. But I mean, you can form friends with them, but it's a lot easier and a lot funner if they're your friends. But you can go off of jokes, off of everything, like all the time.
Oh, let me take another puff of this blood. Oh.
Shut up. I'm tired.
Them caffeine pills.
Hitmen were born.
Oh crap. That's right.
You're in an interview, Nightshade, right now. You're not asleep.
That's right. I'm not asleep. Holy shit.
Answer the damn question.
All right. Yeah. Oh, crap. I just had it in my head.
Jizz never comes off the computer.
Toaster, shut up.
Toaster, you know what? You would know that firsthand. I mean, you would know that firsthand. And secondhand, and on foot.
Yes. I remember when I was in this type of situation, when I wanted to start off in a bridge series. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Like, don't do it just because you want 15 minutes of fame or something like that. Because I remember I was in that very same situation, and since then I have,
What if they want 10 minutes of fame? Because
Toaster, shut up.
What if I
you can't have
want to be the
15
next
minutes
little
in this.
Karibo?
Let him answer the damn question. God.
I'm sorry, Zero. I just wanted to
whore.
make a witty comment.
If
you're gonna-
is it my turn yet?
No, it's not.
Somebody's turn.
Go ahead, Nightshade. I'm sorry.
It's fine. All right.
My witty comments don't amuse anyone.
Off topic.
Do it. My suggestion is to do it for fun, because otherwise you're just gonna agonize over it, and you're just gonna be like, ugh, I quit after this episode and stuff like that. That's all. That's really all I have to say. I mean, it's probably something Zero said, but that's all I really have to say.
As for me, my suggestions, and while I do agree with a lot of the other suggestions, those are very good, I'm also going to stick with my normal suggestion of never setting a deadline. Unlike some
Good
people.
idea.
That's also good.
And basically, abridging a series that you enjoy yourself. I mean, other people can put it down, but if you enjoy what you're doing, if you enjoy the series, then you have a much better chance of finding something funny about it.
Can I
wait
say
a
something
minute.
really quickly?
Wait, yeah.
I'm gonna say, even if you're working with a group, you have to tell them it's done when it's done. Even if you're editing, power to the editors. It's done when it's done. So stop asking.
brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I'm
Nightshade.
totally editing Run Login Part 1 right now.
It's just sometimes when you're editing and like people like they're forcing you. I'm not saying anything bad, but I'm just saying like if there's sort of a deadline, like people want it within a certain time, then you're not going to do it as great.
It's more so like anxious. Like that's what happened with episode 2. We were all anxious. You're like, nah, Bray, I want to play some video.
But also the thing is, if you take too long later on, you're not excited to do it at all, and you might not do this.
Exactly. That's why you never get a third episode of anything out.
Oh, yeah, I had one more. Very important, don't let flamers get you down. People will just flame for the hell of flaming you. Do not let that discourage you. If you think it's good, that's fine. And if your friends have suggestions, then I'd say listen to those suggestions. But if it's just flamers who are just saying, oh, this sucks, you should stop, don't listen to them.
The viewer is probably the least important part of an abridged series. The ones that matter are if you like it and if your friends like it. If your viewer doesn't like it, whatever, who cares?
And that goes on. And also, if you get like any sort of criticism that's at least somewhat constructive, always consider it. If it's just a big bash fest, then just ignore them.